Hi, hello, what's up guys? I decided I'm going to vlog A Court of Silver Flames. Well, me reading it, you know what I mean. So anyways, I'm laying down because I'm already reading a book, and that is The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I have 100 pages left. It is 9 p.m. on West Coast time on February 15th. So A Court of Silver Flames is out. Like, I already downloaded it on my Kindle since it's like midnight on East Coast. It's out, and I read like the first chapter, well, like the introduction, and I couldn't help myself. Like, as soon as I saw it was downloaded, I had to read it, and I'm really excited. But I think she shifted the way she's writing the books, so I don't think I always get confused between first person and third person. First person's in your head, right? And third person is someone else telling it. So I think the books are in third person now, which they weren't at first. That's just kind of like a side note. I'm not sure though. I'm going to finish The House in the Cerulean Sea, which I'm loving. By the way, this book is really good. And then I'm going to start A Court of Silver Flames. Hopefully I can do that tonight. I'm going to push myself to finish this and read some of that. I'm probably gonna have cereal in a little bit, a little snack, and yeah, so I hope this vlog is gonna be fun. I will mention I probably will have spoilers because I'll be excited and I want to share my reaction. So yes, be warned, spoilers. So make sure you read the book first and then come back and watch this vlog. Right, so I'm gonna finish this. I'll update you guys in a bit. If you don't see me tonight, then that means I didn't start A Court of Silver Flames. I just finished this and then went to bed. But anyways, we'll find out soon. Sorry for the long introduction and the weird angle, but I'm already laying down, you know, uncomfortable. Okay, see you soon. Hi friends, I'm back with an update. I finished The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and this book is just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but I did. It's just like, this book is like being wrapped up in a blanket, which is what V.E. Schwab said, and I agree 110%. Like, it really is. It's like a book that will be very close to your heart. It's about this man who works for this company who like oversees magical orphanages, and he goes to this home and he's there as a caseworker to view how the home is ran and the people there and the children, and it's just such an exciting, thrilling ride and so beautiful and comforting. And I'm really glad I read this, and thank you so much to my mom for buying it for me, because it is one of my favorite books of all time now. And if you can't tell, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I just really loved it. I really recommend it. Read for yourself and find out. Now I'm going to be moving into A Court of Silver Flames, which I probably won't read very much of, but I am gonna read some of it. I've been watching Game of Thrones, so I kind of want to watch some of that before I go to sleep, because I'm at the good part. The White Walkers have just attacked the wildlings while Jon Snow was there, so it's so good. I don't know if I said I was rewatching. I'm rewatching. I've seen the show plenty of times, but I really like it, so yeah. Okay, I'll update you guys when I have something to say about A Court of Silver Flames. Hi friends, today is Wednesday. I didn't update you guys yesterday. I went to Target and to Walmart, grocery, to grab a few things. I needed like some bananas and stuff like that, shampoo and hair conditioner. And then I also bought tubs, which I was gonna put like books that I have multiple copies in, which are like, you know, like Sarah J Maas books, Holly Black books, stuff like that. And then I started doing that, and then I felt like I was hurting the book's feelings
because I was trying to like make my shelves more organized and create more space, and it just wasn't going well, so I didn't like record that or anything, and I barely read yesterday. So today's a new day. I have my coffee and I have the book, so I don't have to read it on my phone anymore, which it was really hard for me not to go to Barnes & Noble and pick up a copy from there like on release day, but I pre-ordered 2 physical copies and an ebook, so I was like, it's fine. Oh my god, it's so big. It's so big. Oh my god, they did a really crappy job folding that. All right, this is supposed to be the signed one, so let's take a peek. Sarah's signature. So I think I'm about 60 pages in so far. I really don't have much feedback just because there's really not much happening. Nesta is being a promiscuous drunk and the family's not happy about it, so they're sending her away to be trained with Cassian, and that's as far as I am. So like I said, really not much going on yet, so hopefully I can get a lot read today and let you guys know some things that are happening. I'm really excited, and I'm really glad to finally have this book in my hand because it has been a long time coming. Right, so I guess I'm gonna put on Game of Thrones again and start reading. So I don't have a reading update. I haven't read anything yet again, but I went on a 30-minute walk and I watched Game of Thrones, and then I went to Chick-fil-A for a salad. I'm gonna eat, watch more of Game of Thrones. I promise I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read. So the next update, I will have book information. I made it to page 94, chapter 8. So far what I've really liked about this book is that Nesta is working in the library, and I think that she's going to form a relationship with the priestess there, which I'm really hoping so. Not like a romantic relationship, like a friendship. And I'm really hoping so because so far that's really the only part of the book that I've like been interested in. I'm having a hard time getting into this book, and it's probably mostly my headspace, the fact that I didn't reread the books before jumping into this, but you know, that was a choice I made, so now I'm gonna stick with it. As far as like the relationship between Cassian and Nesta, there's really not much for me to talk about yet because nothing's really happened, except for like just every other thought is kind of like about a coupling or romanticizing something, or you know, like them like pining over each other. Well, not so much Nesta pining over him, like she thinks about him, but I don't know. I'm just having a hard time with the romance section of this book, which I know this book is gonna have a lot of romance. I don't know. We'll see. So far, like I said, I'm really invested in there being a friendship between the two of them at the library. Nesta and the priestess. I guess I'm gonna read a little bit more, and if I have an update, I'll get back to you. When I rewatch this, I'm probably gonna hate this angle because of that. But I mean, what can you do? Okay. So I think Nesta made 2 more friends. One's name is Emery, if I'm pronouncing that right, and the other one is Gwen. And like finally something to grasp onto. Like I'm so excited there's going to be new female friendships. Like this is the Sarah J. Maas writing that I stan. I'm so excited. I am still on chapter 12, so that's why there's really no big update. I had a really busy day today, so I didn't get to read at all. I had to go get my car fixed. There was a lot that had to be done, and then my friend took me to do that, and then he took me to lunch while we waited. After my car was finished, I came back here and I hung out with some friends, and so it was a real busy day, and now it's like 11 o'clock at night and I haven't read at all, so probably just gonna watch TV. I might read like a chapter or two like on my phone or something, but I won't be updating you again tonight, so tomorrow it is.
Reading update. I am on page 239, chapter 22, and Alexa, stop listening to music. Anyways, so I'm really loving the relationship that is building between Gwen and Nesta. I'm really hoping that their friendship like continues to evolve. I really like the library scenes. I really enjoy those. Something is lurking in the darkness. We don't know what it is yet. Nesta and Cassian are training together and they're getting along and they have this magnificent kiss, and so that is evolving as well. What else is happening? Some things were revealed about the old lady. I can't pronounce her name. It's like Braylon or Brylin. I'd have to listen to it on the audiobook. She's like now a crone, like she's old. So she's looking for the cauldron so that she can become young again. And so I think like this is going to be the big war plot thing that's happening, because there's 3 items that were also made. So Farah just told Nissa she's having a boy, so that's interesting. There was a part, I forget what page it was, but they were, Nesta and Cassian were at the table and like, you know, things were intense, and he was like trying to like calm things down, and he's like, what are you reading? And she's like, a book. And he's like, what's it about? And she's like, it's a book about a book, something like that. I was laughing so hard. I wish I could remember what page it was on so I could tell you you're also reading. Well, if you read the book, then you know what scene I'm talking about. It was really good. I really liked that scene. I think I'm going to read a few more chapters. I'm probably going to get a snack. And then I'm probably going to watch more Game of Thrones, because I have like 2 episodes left, which is kind of sad. But also, I don't know what else I'm going to watch afterwards. Sorry, there's nothing else interesting happening. You know, it's just me in bed reading. I guess he could have took you along when I like went to like Trader Joe's, or when I do stuff like that. But that's really not fun either, and Trader Joe's was so busy. Anyways, I do go on 30-minute walks every day, so maybe I can take you on a walk with me tomorrow. Not much to see there either, but it's a view besides my bedroom. I'm gonna continue reading. I just gotta say that I think Gwen is becoming my favorite character in this book, and she's not even like that dominant in the story, but well, so far. I just got to page 268, but I love her. Like, I think she's gonna be a really good character. So I made some tea, which I put soy milk in, and I usually never do that. If I end up putting like milk in my tea, it's usually like oat milk. So hopefully it tastes good. I'm gonna get to the 300 mark and like read until after I hit the 300 mark, I'll read until I finish a chapter, and then I think that's gonna be my stopping point. I don't want to rush this book. I want to savor it, because it's going to be a long time until we get another Sarah J Maas book. So, like, you know, gotta savor the goods. Eating lunch. It's this lemon basil pasta from Trader Joe's, which I just wanted like something simple and fast, but it's cold, so not exactly what I wanted, because I think I wanted something hot, but
Anyways, I started eating it. I made it to page 300 last night. So good. I can't believe, like, at the beginning I was like, this is really hard for me to get into, I'm not liking it, and it wasn't even because of Nesta. Like, because I don't hate her, and I actually really like her character in this book. Like, I sympathize with her a lot. She's been through a lot, and she secluded herself from everybody, and I totally, like, understand that, and, like, kind of, I don't know, I guess this book kind of makes me not like Farrah, which is ironic, because when you read Farrah's point of view, you don't like Nesta, but when you read Nesta's point of view, like, you start to see, like, how, you know, just, you get everybody's point of view. So anyways, I really like that. I love Cassian. And Emery, her other friend, has just joined their training as well, and I'm really excited about that, because I really like Emery as well. You know, I really like Sarah's books because of the female friendships and how strong those bonds are. Like, yeah, the romance is fun, whatever, but I think Sarah writes female friendships, like, really, really well. Male friendships too, because, like, you know, we get Dorian and Kale in Throne of Glass. But anyways, and I was really looking forward to that, so that we have those bonds, like, forming and stuff like that. It really makes the story that much better. I'm gonna eat lunch, watch some TV, get in, start reading. So cheers. So today I was supposed to join the live event with Sarah J. Maas where she's talking about A Court of Silver Flames. I never got my link. I was so mad. I emailed the people twice, so I still never got the link, but I ended up being able to watch it because of a very nice friend who helped me out. Hopefully they send me the link eventually, because I did pay the 40 bucks to get the book and watch the event. But anyways, I'll show you Sarah's face because I am watching it. Thank you to my friend who helped me so much.
Yeah, I mean, she'd get like a frappuccino or whatever. Like, I don't, it's been so long since I ordered any of those like really sweet drinks, but like, I feel like she would get, like, you know, something delicious and sweet like that. And let's see, my order, if I go early enough in the day, like, because I don't like to drink caffeine after like 2 o'clock, or else I can't fall asleep because I'm an old person.
Yeah.
But I
kind of an old person where you're
no, I literally sometimes will be like, oh, I need a cup of coffee, but it's like 2:15, so I'm 15 minutes past my, like, you know, cutoff, so nope. But I usually order like a flat white, either like iced or no ice, or like an oat milk latte. I don't think they have oat milk. Do they have oat milk at Starbucks? I don't know.
Everyone has oat milk now. It's basically law that you have to have oat milk, or you are severely penalized. You have to have like every kind of milk. Like, it's spelled with a Y and a Q, and it has to be like fancy. And then if you ask for like cow milk, people are like, "What?" That's like,
there's a judgment. There is a level of judgment.
Because people are always like pistachio milk, nut milk, oatmeal milk, or, and then you're like, just regular milk, and people are like, like, or.
Okay, so the clip that I included had nothing to do really about Nesta, but it was still really funny, so I hope you guys enjoyed that short little insert. This is the steamiest book Sarah has ever written. Definitely adult. Definitely. Yeah, the ACOTAR series is definitely adult. Sarah, girl, I'm speechless. So I'm on page 402, and I'm really loving Nesta's like healing journey and her like taking her power back. It's just so cool. It's so cool. This part, it says, never again would she be weak. Never again would she be at someone's mercy. Never again would she fail. Never again, never again, never again. I'm getting tears. It's just so good.
Okay, so I'm making a cup of noodles and I'm probably gonna like watch Emily in Paris. I really like that show. It's really good. I'm rewatching it. Did I say it's 11:30? Okay, it's 11:30. I want to keep reading because it's so good, but I want to stop here because I also just want to savor it. But I also kind of like want to start winding down, turning the lights off. I guess if I feel like reading more, I'll just read on my phone, in my Kindle version. I want to savor it because it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's very good. Probably update you guys again tomorrow. I forgot to take you guys on my walk with me today. I don't know if I said that. Hopefully I don't forget tomorrow, so you can see something maybe fun. I don't know. Good night. This is a very early on theory, but if Gwen and Asriel like start talking and dating, I'm gonna be so here for that. Like, because he's the one who found her when her village was like ransacked and everybody was like you know, hurt. So if they form a bond, I'm gonna be really happy. I'm gonna be really happy about that. Okay, I had to get up and blow dry my hair, and as I was blow drying my hair, I was thinking about my thought process of Gwen and Asriel, and I actually don't need them to be a couple, but I do really want them to become friends and form some kind of relationship. I am interested in that. It doesn't have to be like romantic or sexual or anything like that, but I do want to see a relationship form there. Okay, back to reading. I'm on page 444, and it is talking about how Nesta went in and she was learning how to like forge swords and how weapons were built and stuff like that, and so she hammered the weapons herself. Well, she poured emotion into this and she created objects of her own, so a new trove has been built, and so they're kind of like scared. She doesn't know this yet, the part I'm at, but they're kind of scared of these weapons because they don't know exactly what will happen when they're wielded. So I think that is just so cool, and I can't wait to see where this goes. I also quickly want to mention, we still don't know why Amren and Nesta are like fighting. I want to know. I want to know what happened. Also, like, did I miss something? We still don't know what was in the box. Want to know what was in the fucking box, okay? I'm 446 pages in. I want to know. And they decided not to tell Nesta that she wielded these freaking magical weapons, which they're gonna talk to Farah about and let Farah decide if they tell her. Like, just tell her. Like, she has a right to know, okay? Cassian told Nesta about the weapons that she created, but everything like kind of came out wrong. Well, the truth came out, but he told her kind of unintentionally, and so she's mad. So she went to go yell at Amren and is like, you were my friend, so I now know like what happened between them. And then Farah shows up. Nessa's like, you know, she's pissed because she's like, you guys all voted and judged me, all of this behind my back, which I think she's right. And then she's like, well, what about you, Farah? Like, how do you feel they did the same to you? And she tells Farah about them all knowing that her baby's gonna kill her because it has wings, and that they all knew about it and nobody told her. And so Rhys is just kind of like annoying because he told Cassian to get Farah out of Valaris because he's gonna kill her. And I'm just kind of like, well, you're annoying because you should have told your wife that her baby has the potential to kill her. Like, yeah, Rhys, you were wrong and you're being annoying. I'd want my sister to tell me that
Like, they're all being really shady and it's just annoying, and I'm just like, stop. They're being ridiculous. They're being ridiculous, honestly. So I'm almost to page 500. Once I get to page 500, I'm gonna eat something and take a short break and then read a little bit more.
So I took a break. I have my snack, some hummus and some Cheez-Its, and I'm watching Emily in Paris, which the episode just ended. But so I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna get back to reading.
I'm this far into it, 5:54 I think. I was gonna try to read to page 600 tonight. I'm starting to get a headache and I don't want to force it, so I'm gonna make some tea and call that a good stopping point, because there was just an epic battle scene in the prison, and Nesta is badass. Like, she has a lot of power. Like, she's super badass, and so she's got the harp, and Cassian is hurt, and they just used the harp to transport to Reason's house. Shit is just getting real. Like everything is getting so much more intense, and it's just, this book is just insanely good. Like, it's so good. I mean, this might be too soon to say it, but it might be one of my favorite books in the ACOTAR series. Like, Akamath and Akasaf. I think that's Akasaf. Akasaf. Yeah, I think that's how Sarah says it. So, yeah, these I think might be my top 2 faves in the series. So that's really exciting. My camera battery's dying anyhow, so I guess it's time to go. I hope you guys are liking these little like updates. Hopefully you read the book. If not, then this is all major spoilery, but it's fine. This really doesn't have much to do with A Court of Silver Flames, but I have my tea made and I'm watching From Up on Poppy Hill, which is Jade's favorite Studio Ghibli. So hi Jade, if you're watching, hopefully you're watching. She told me a few weeks ago to watch it, so I finally I found it on HBO Max.
You should take it, Mickey. You need it more than him. Now, which one of you is the dog?
Okay, I finally remembered to vlog while I was walking. Got my headphones, my Taylor Swift hoodie, if you can see it, my hydro flask, and I'm gonna listen to some music. Don't forget your sunscreen, like I did yesterday, but I didn't today. All right, so it's a nice day. Has nothing to do with the book, but I talked about sunscreen earlier. I was using this one, which I wanted to find something new, so I picked this one up, and because before I was using Neutrogena. This one leaves a heavy white cast and it's very tacky and sticky, but it works very well under makeup. So if you need something to go on your makeup, this one I've noticed works really well. Debbie told me to try this one, so I did, and I love it. It's like super smooth on the skin. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel greasy or oily. It kind of feels like just like a smooth baby powder finish. Like, it's really nice, and I think this is one I will continue to use.
my current reading position. They're about to have a sleepover. Finally, girls' time. Yay. I really love the story taking this Valkyrie like turn. Like, you know, the Valkyries were in the first set of books in the ACOTAR world, but this book is like heavily involved with Valkyries and I'm loving it. These women are so badass. They're so fierce and brave and they're gonna overcome anything and it's just so cool. I'm really excited because I bought a turntable stand and it's here, so I think I'm gonna try to put it together. It was really heavy, so I'm like out of breath just getting it from the front door back to my room. Okay, so I finished the shelf and I put it here next to my bed, which is so close to my closet. This isn't where I wanted it. It's bigger than I thought, so I had to put it here. So originally it was gonna be here, right here, but it stuck out too far. So now I don't know where I'm gonna put my laundry basket. I guess I want to get a nicer looking basket so I can put it there. My room is just too small, but it's like, this is where I live. This is what I got. Yeah, well, it looks nice, and obviously, I'm gonna like decorate the shelf or something. But I wanted to put Daisy Jones here because obviously it's a record on the cover, so I thought it looked cool. I have my Taylor Swift records right here. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Even though it's chaotic, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh my god. I wish I would have caught my reaction on camera. Oh my god, I was hooting and hollering and cheering. I cannot believe it. So the girls, Emery, Nesta, and Gwen were like stolen in the middle of the night. Like they were sleeping at Emery's house. And Cassie and Reese show up and they're like, Devlin just confirmed everything. The blood rite began at midnight, and Gwen, Emery, and Nesta had been snatched from their beds to participate in it. This is like the challenge that like high Illyrians do, and like very few finish it, and the girls are in it. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, it sucks that the guys like stole them to put them in it, but like these bad bitches, they're gonna get out of it. I know it. I just know it. I just know it. I have a good feeling. Good morning. I got up early this morning. Really exciting news. My chef called me, so hopefully I'll be getting some shifts soon. Fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly here in Las Vegas, and yeah, so I'm really happy. So I went to Starbucks and the bank, and now I'm back. So I got a caramel macchiato, which they made really good today, so I'm really happy about that. I have like 100 pages left. I'm gonna finish it right now on this morning, and I'll get back to you guys soon. I finished A Court of Silver Flames. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Is anyone surprised? No. This book is definitely for the angry girls, the fierce girls, the girls who have ever said something and felt bad about it, people who, you know, we've been through trauma and it makes us lash out, and eventually Nesta finds her path through her healing journey, which was just so incredible. And along the way, she builds extremely beneficial, important, amazing friendships with some other ladies, and it was just so heartwarming and fantastic. And I really appreciate Nesta's character and the journey she goes through, and I did not see myself resonating with her so much, but boy did I. This book, I seriously feel it's along the lines of Air of Fire, where you're gonna learn things about yourself along the way, and you're gonna see yourself in that healing journey with mental health. And it's tough, but it's you have to do it, and you know, you have to be open to healing, and this book is all about that. So the ending definitely blew me away. Nesta doesn't make it out of the right. Emery and Gwen do. She stays behind to fight the other soldiers there so that they can make it out of the right and win. And while she's there, Raylan I think that's how you say her name, she took control of Cassian and brings him into the right, which is a big no-no. And he's told he has to kill her, but instead he turns the dagger on himself. And at that moment, Nesta just unleashes full force and takes out the queen, and Cassian is okay, which I cried. I was like, I know Sarah did not. I know she didn't. She doesn't have that in her to take him away from us. So then they get out of the right, and Farah is in birth. She's like bleeding to death, and Nesta sacrifices everything to save her sister and her nephew and her brother-in-law, and it was just so beautiful and powerful and magical, and I loved that part. The ending was just so fantastic, and I have no idea where Sarah's gonna take the story, like who's gonna be next, what book, you know, whose perspective we're gonna get next. I'm really interested to see where that goes. I definitely hope we get more build up between Gwen and Azriel, as I said before, because I feel like there's something there. He's the one who rescued her, and I'd be interested to see them come together and talk about those moments, because I think Sarah would do that. I think she would. There's just so much I could say about this book. I wholeheartedly loved it, and honestly, I really want to start it over and read it again. Like, I really do. I loved it so much. I mean, Sarah doesn't disappoint, but I didn't think this would become a favorite out of all of her books, which it definitely did. Like I said, I just was so surprised that I resonated with Nesta so much, and I really connected to her, and I really felt how she feels, and I get it. I understand, and I'm so happy Sarah wrote this book. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you read the book. If not, major spoilers happened. If you didn't read the book but you just still wanted to hear about it, like, that's cool. Thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, leave me an orange heart emoji in the comments down below. Yeah, I think that's it. I just loved it. It was so good. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, I do want to mention, I did cry in this book. I said that already, but I cried the hardest when I read Sarah's acknowledgements, because wow. I don't know if you guys read acknowledgements, but I usually do, especially when I really love the author, and her acknowledgements were so good, and I just loved everything she shared. So yay. Okay, 5 out of 5. Pick it up, read it. If you're on the fence about it, I'm here to tell you, dive in. You will not regret it. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful day, and may the force be with you. Bye.